You're only just in time. We're moments away from playing television's most popular quiz. In my house, anyway. First, the question I must ask of you. Does my bum look big in this? God's sake, keep that applause going. The answer, of course, to the question, does my bum look big in this, is always no. Welcome to Perfect Recall. Word has reached me. There are some who believe I just swan in here, make it up as I go along. People can be very cruel, you know. Well, you know that meticulous preparation goes into each and every show. The studio audience will vouch for me. Quite the response I was hoping for. Half-hearted, some might say. That's the modern way. Everyone's a critic. In this show, the answers stay the same, so the challenge is to remember them. There's a top prize on offer, £100,000, and 4 contestants quite keen to win it. Let's meet them. Steve, it seems because there's a very successful show on BBC about choirs, but you're a person of a choral bent.
I am. I'm in a choir myself. We're too big, unfortunately, for the BBC show. There's too many of us.
Yeah. Well, nobody's too big for the BBC, of course. Let me defend them immediately. What are you?
I'm a second tenor, so I sing the second highest part.
Good, Steve. Maybe you'll give us a tune before you go, and we'll meet this young lady, Sue.
Hello.
So tell me about yourself. You've got a dog that nobody loves.
She's a very sweet dog, but she doesn't like other dogs, so people tend to avoid me.
And do you not take her to training school?
I try, but we're bottom of the class, so she just ignores me and sits and laughs at me.
It's nice to have a disciplinarian among the contestants, Sue. Peter,
hello, sir.
You're a pop man. You play guitar in 2 bands.
A pop artiste, yes.
What are the bands?
I have the Acme Cheese Company. We've already done our annual gig this year.
Have you?
And an up-and-coming, exciting new outfit called Meat Fist.
Yeah?
You saw it here first.
Acme Cheese Company and Meat Fist.
Hello.
We are ready. We await with pleasure their emergence in the charts.
I'll send you a CD.
Good man, Peter. And this is Lindsay. Lindsay, you're one of the growing band of amateur pole dancers.
You could say that, yes.
I just did it, so would you care to agree, or...?
Yeah, I would agree with you there, Terry.
Is that, but pole dancing is just showing off, isn't it?
No, it's good exercise.
Yeah, hang on, you can do press-ups. You don't have to go up and down on a pole with nothing on.
I do have clothes I went out to do my pole dancing.
Do you?
Yeah, I do,
But
yeah.
that's no fun, Lindsay. Lindsay, goodness sake. I'll talk to you later about this. That's Lindsay and Peter and Sue and Steve, and we wish them all the very best. Now, in round 1, as ever, I'm going to ask 20 questions, each one worth a point. Now, those answers are then locked into our answer bank up there behind you, gentlemen and ladies. You have to keep coming back to those answers. That's the whole gist of the game. Now, if you get a question wrong, it'll be offered once to the other contestants. And at the end of the round, the lowest scorer will regrettably be leaving us. Much as I would love to have the 4 of you here until hell freezes over. And you all win money. But they won't allow me to do that, so we have to play round 1. Good luck to everybody. Which British band, fronted by the Gallagher brothers... Steve?
Oasis.
Correct. Some might say, and Wonderwall. David Beckham wears which number shirt at LA... Lindsay?
11.
No, that's incorrect. Throwing it open, Steve?
7.
No, 23 is the correct answer. What does the middle initial stand for in George W. Bush? That's Lindsay.
William.
No. Any guesses? Peter?
Walter.
Walter. No. Close enough, though. Walker. George Walker Bush. In the original edition of the board game Cluedo, the yellow piece is Colonel... Peter.
Mustard.
Colonel Mustard it is. Jerry Rafferty's 1978 hit song was set in which London street? Peter.
Baker Street.
Baker Street it is. Possibly London's most boring street, but probably the best song ever written about a street. In the title of the 1989 film, Rick Moranis tells who I Shrunk the Kids? Steve.
Honey.
That's correct. In which US state are the cities of Houston and San Antonio? Sue.
Texas.
Texas is correct. Just beat Steve to that. Lindsay, we're still awaiting a score from you. The French and Saunders sitcom set in the Women's Guild of Clatterford St. Mary. Peter.
Jam.
You guessed correctly, Jam and Jerusalem. The football competition, currently called the Carling Cup, started out as the what Cup? Lindsay.
Was it the Rumblers Cup?
No, not the Rumbelows. I've never heard of that, Lindsay.
Yeah, it was...
No, I'm not doubting you. Not for a
little-
moment. I've got to fling it open. Okay, anybody know? It was the League Cup. The Rumbelows. In 1969, Johnny Cash sang about a boy with which girl's name? Sue.
Sue.
Sue. It had to be you, Sue. What number is 7 squared? Okay, Steve.
49.
49. In 1960, actress Pat Phoenix joined Coronation. Lindsay.
Elsie Tanner.
That is correct. Elsie who? Elsie Tanner. What was the name of the Irish monetary pound before... Steve.
The punt.
It was. Or in Ireland, the punt. Because a punt is something you do on a football ground, but a punt is an Irish punt. The Coen Brothers film starring Nicolas Cage and Holly Hunter is Raising who? Peter.
Arizona.
Hey, Raising Arizona is correct. Jamie Oliver's daughters are called Daisy Boo and what, honey? Lindsay.
Poppy.
Poppy Honey. Silly old Jamie. The colours of a rainbow are given as red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and Peter.
Violet.
Violet is correct. What's the surname of the actor who played Del Boy? Lindsay.
Jason.
That's correct. David Jason, of course. Sir David Jason. The 1987 film starring Michael Douglas as ruthless tycoon Gordon Gekko. Peter.
Wall.
That's correct. Wall Street. What word represents the letter D in the NATO phonetic? Sue.
Delta.
Delta is correct. Well done. Okay, there's only one question left. Ooh. Ellen Page plays a Lindsay.
Juno.
Juno. The title, that's correct. Whoa. Well, that was a cliffhanger. 4 to Lindsay, 6 to Peter, 4 to Steve, and unfortunately, Sue, we're going to have to love you and leave you. Thank you very much for joining us. It's been nice to have you with us. So all today's answers are now there in the answer bank. And from now until the finale, any question I ask will produce one of those answers. The viewer at home can see them, of course, but you three can't. Now, you have to rely on general knowledge or memory. And remember, one of you will be playing for big money, I hope, at the end of the show. So, scores back to 0. They're already there. Fingers on the buzzers. We'll play round 2. Lindsay, Peter, Steve, good luck. The 1982 film starring Dolly Parton is Lindsay.
5.
No. The Best Little Whorehouse in Steve.
Texas.
That's correct. An extremely shy person is a shrinking what? Lindsay.
Violet.
That's correct. In which London street did Sherlock Holmes? Peter.
Baker.
Baker Street. 221B, Baker Street. Which spicy condiment made from pungent seeds comes in French and English varieties? Peter.
Mustard.
Mustard it is. In a 2007 film, Jim Carrey's character, Walter Sparrow, is obsessed with which number? Peter.
That'll be 23.
Well remembered. 20. Or did you know that?
I think I know that one.
You're not giving much away, are you? And you're right. Which long, narrow, flat-bottomed boat with square ends is usually propelled with a pole? Lindsay.
A punt.
That's right, a punt, or in Ireland, a punt. Or in Radio 2, Johnny Marsh's boat. The comedy series set in Royston Vasey. Lindsay.
League.
League of Gentlemen. Well, you could have said gentlemen, couldn't you? But you said league. Very shrewd. 3 to you, 3 to Peter, 1 to Steve. 13 questions left. Be of good cheer. Don't panic, Steve. Someone who converts animal hides into leather is a what? Steve.
A tanner.
Yeah, that's correct. If you have a clear indication of failure, you may see the writing on the what? OK, that's Lindsay got in first.
Wall.
The writing on the wall. The actress who played Barbara in television's The Royal Family. Lindsay?
Johnson. Sue Johnson.
Sue. Well done, Lindsay. What's the common name of the papaver plant from which opium is produced? Peter.
Poppy.
Poppy is correct. Which number is part of the... Steve.
49.
49. He got in there just before you, Peter. Yeah, it was dog eat dog here. If you're in an awkward situation, you're in a what? Lindsay?
Hull.
No. Throw it open. Peter?
Pickle.
No. Neither up there. Jam. Remember Jam in Jerusalem? The gunfight at the OK Corral took place in Tombstone. In which state, Peter?
Arizona.
Tombstone, Arizona. OK. In golf, which cup is played between... Lindsay?
League.
In golf, which cup is played between male amateur teams from the USA? Steve?
The Ryder.
No, that's professional. It's the Walker Cup is played by amateurs. You came in a bit early there, Lindsay, didn't you? The old League Cup of golf. Oh, it's easy being a smart aleck if you've got all the answers like me. In the Bourne Identity films, what's the first name of Matt Damon's character? Steve?
Jason.
Jason is correct. Jason Bourne. Manuka, clover, orange blossom are popular varieties of what? Lindsay?
Mustard.
Mustard is incorrect. Steve?
Oasis.
Orange blossom oasis. Honey. Honey is the correct. I thought you'd get that, lads. Which Roman goddess and wife of Jupiter is associated with marriage? Peter.
Juno.
Juno. Juno and the Peacock. The 1986 film about a hijack starring Lee Marvin is the what force? Peter.
Delta.
Is correct, Peter. What name is given to a fertile area with water? Steve.
An oasis.
Oasis. Oh. Well, Steve, you saved your hide there at the last moment by just beating Peter to the gong there. So, that means that Lindsay and Steve are tied. 5 each. So remember, if you guess it and guess it wrong, you're out. OK? I have a tie-break question just for the two of you. What is the first name of the actor who played Scott Robinson? Lindsay.
That would be Jason.
You got it. In Neighbours. Steve, you've played well and wittily, and you were just beaten by a nanosecond to that. I'm afraid you have to leave us. Thank you for joining us, Steve.
Thank you.
Two contestants remain in the game after their sterling efforts in the first 2 rounds. Be rude not to speak to them. So, Peter, did you always want to get into pop music?
No.
Fair enough. So, what are you doing in it?
Because I couldn't be a spaceman.
Sorry, Peter. Life is not easy, is it? Yeah, well, we wish you the best of luck with Meat Fist and, indeed, the Acme Cheese Company. Lindsay, you're a great traveller.
Yeah, I am. I like to travel.
Yeah. But you've done some wild travelling stuff in Sydney, for instance?
Yeah, I climbed the Harbour Bridge in Sydney.
Oh, that must be a killer. What?
It wasn't too bad. The only scary bit was kind of going up the ladders in the middle of the dual carriageway, and that was quite hairy. And then it's quite easy walking up towards the top. It's a nice view, and it's not actually that high. It just looks higher.
Yeah. For God's sake, don't say that to an Australian. You know how sensitive they've become since the Olympic Games. So let's get down to the business on hand. Today's answers are in the answer bank. Now, they haven't changed since round 1, nor will they, but the questions are new, and I'm afraid they're going to get harder for you. So good luck to both of you. We play round 3 of Perfect Recall. Lindsay and Peter. The band who sang Going Underground are the what? Peter.
Jam.
The Jam. The TV series Dallas was set in which state? Lindsay.
Texas.
Texas. The English comedian born Maxwell Lorimer in 1908 was known as Max. Lindsay?
Honey.
No. Peter?
Whoa.
Whoa! Maxwell with a funny walk. The little girl in Just William is who Elizabeth Bott? Violet Elizabeth Bott used to have a lisp. In 1969, Joe Cocker had a hit with which lady? Ooh, Delta. Which boy's name is spelt out by the first letters of months 7 to 11? Peter.
Jason.
Jason, you remembered. The Treaty of Versailles founded the organisation called the What of Nations? That's Peter again.
League.
The League of Nations. Make it easy on yourself, and the sun ain't gonna shine anymore. Were hits in the 60s for
Walker.
the Walker Brothers, it was. Lindsay, you're letting him get away from you.
Good girl.
The expression meaning to be up to standard is to cut the what? Peter.
Mustard.
Cut the mustard. The brand new heavies, and indeed Maria Moldau. Lindsay.
Midnight at the Oasis.
Oasis, you got it. For how many league games were Arsenal unbeaten? Lindsay.
23.
No, until they lost to Manchester United. How many?
49.
You remembered, 49. Well done, Peter. To institute legal proceedings against someone for financial recompense is to what? Sue. The ratel, an entirely new name on me, an aggressive creature of Africa and Asia, is also known as the what badger? Okay, Peter.
Honey.
It's the honey badger. Surprising yourself there. One of the 79 Wimbledon men's singles finalists was Roscoe who? Roscoe Tanner. In the rhyme Rub-a-Dub-Dub, the three men in the tub were the butcher... Peter?
Baker.
The baker is correct. Which US state is home, Lindsay?
Texas.
To the Diamondbacks baseball team. Go on.
Did we do Arizona yet?
We've done it. You got it.
Hey.
Yeah. I hope we're not keeping you up, Peter. I know. Early days. If you bet on a horse or speculate in shares, you might take a what? Lindsay.
Chance.
Peter.
Haven't a clue.
Punt. Or an Ireland punt. How many times do I have to say this? Helen Sharman became the first Briton in space as part of Project what? Can you remember? Juno. 2 questions left. Which psalm begins, "The Lord's my shepherd, I shall not want"? Psalm number
23.
23. Which small black seeds are sometimes used? Peter.
Poppy.
Poppy is correct. So, Peter's a clear winner, and we have to say goodbye to you, Lindsay. You got this far. You're a good competitor.
Thank you.
We're going to miss you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
So, congratulations, Peter. You've made it to the grand finale. Please join me in the circle of fear. Well, obviously, we wish you well. Now, what we're going to do here, all the answers are up on the board, and I'm going to ask you in 60 seconds if you can answer all those previous answers. You can identify them. Now, so in 60 seconds, if you wanted to answer 20, which would give you £100,000, you'd have to have a correct answer every 3 seconds, which ain't all that easy, but you might want to go for it. And what I'm going to do now is show you the old money ladder. There it is. Now, you have to score 11 to win anything at all. That's 11 out of the 20 questions. That gives you £1,000. If you nominate and say, look, I think I can do 17 for 10,000 quid, if you get the 17, well and good, that's great. If you get 18, you'll still only get the 17 money because that's what you nominated. If you get 16, you get nothing. So what do you think?
I think 15 is probably the average. I'd like to try 15, please, Terry.
15, OK. You're going for 15. 15 and a potential £3,000. Good luck. Your time starts now. Remembrance Day flower.
Poppy.
100 minus 77.
23.
Film, Peggy, Who?
Sue.
Grand Canyon State.
Arizona.
Who and the Argonauts.
Jason.
Seattle band, Pearl what?
Jaham.
Formula One commentator, Murray.
Walker.
Pink Floyd's The
Wall.
Keen as what?
Mustard.
Fourth Doctor Who was Tom what?
Baker.
John McEnroe's age.
49.
Mouth of a river.
No, I'd pass.
Charlene Spiteri's former band.
Texas.
Ursula Andress in Dr. No.
Pass.
Comedies Who and Dennis.
Punt.
Flower arranging foam.
Pass.
Pre-decimal sixpence.
Shilling.
Popular houseplant, African what?
Violet.
3 nautical miles. Oh, Peter, just beaten by the bell. Oh, and you got it, but not in time. So you got 14, which is 2,500, but you just one off, getting your 15 and 3,000. So the crowd are turning against us. And I just want to give you my sympathy, and much good that will do you, but also this rather grand and finely honed and chaste little elephant, which you can always and also use as a money box to save money for your little band. And there it says, it reminds you always of the ordeal that you've gone through. Take a great pleasure in presenting it to you, Peter. And I'm so sorry he didn't win. He was a wonderful, wonderful contestant. That's all for today. It's a pleasure. Join me next time. 4 more players test their knowledge and recall for a big money prize. Until then, bye-bye.